a little bit foggier than yesterday, for sure. It's 7:28, and I'm hitting the trail here to try to get some early miles before the weather comes. It could be nasty. That's where we're going today. Good morning. I slept in a shelter for the first time last night, and I'm glad I did. It was pretty windy. It was interesting, but there's 5 of us kind of crammed into the woods hole. It says it fits 6 to 8. I don't know how, but I guess you could. There's the white blaze. It is foggy, and I just came to a trailhead. So, set this down. So here's the plan for today. I'm gonna hit Blood Mountain. I'll go past the Blood Mountain shelter, which is like 3 miles from here. And then the goal is to get down to Neal's Gap, which is about 4. Stopping there, I got to get some fuel for the stove. I may talk to him about shoes. My feet feel fine this morning, but I just started out, so we'll see how that goes. I think I talked to him about weather. So between 1 and now 7 p.m., heavy rain, but also possible thunder and lightning, and that's not something I really want to be out in. So we'll see. I mean, I may need to find a place down there, or at least maybe put a tent up nearby, because the next shelter from here is just about 11 miles. And I don't know if I'm up for another 11-mile day today, especially with probably walking through 45-mile-an-hour winds. So we'll see how that goes. But that's the plan. It's going to be another one of these I got to get going days, and it's really foggy, so I don't know what my footage is going to be for you, but stay tuned and find out. So I forgot to mention this, my little opener. So I was camping last night at the shelter. There's about 3,600 feet elevation, and I'm going up over Blood Mountain today, which will be 44 something. So a pretty good elevation gain. I think I'll know by the time I get to Neal's Gap if I need to swap out shoes. Yeah, there's lots of elevation today. I think, you know, what I've heard and how I understand it is all of this really prepares you for, you know, the Smoky Mountains, and then further on, excuse me, up north, when you get into the Whites, when you might be going up and down thousands of feet a couple times a day. Because even though this seems somewhat hard right now, this is probably, well, I'm envisioning this as easier. So for those of you that have done this, you understand, you know what I'm trying to say. Sometimes the fog isn't great, but I think at times it makes things very pretty. Look at these steps of the moss, and beautiful. So many stairs. Ooh. Well, I'm getting closer to the top here, and the wind is starting to pick up. But you know, when you're actually moving, it feels good. It's when you stop, take off your pack for a bit, and that's when the cold sets in. So we're supposed to have, up by these shelters, sustained 15 to 20 mile an hour winds and gusts up to 45. So that'll be interesting. A little reprieve here in these trees, bushes, whatever they are. Somebody tell me what they are. What are these? What kind of plant is that? There it is. Here's the shelter. I'm gonna take the shortcut around here. So there's people inside. I'm not gonna take you in there. But that is the Blood Mountain Shelter. So here's the trick. I've heard when you go past here, there's no more blazes on the trees for a little bit, and you can easily go on the wrong trail because the blazes are on the ground, and people look out and they see an opening and they go, oh, that's the trail, and they end up a mile down the mountain realizing it's a dead end. Okay, so I misheard what Ron was telling me when he was shadowing me. So once you come past the shelter, you'll come out a little ways, you come out to this rock outcropping, right? And the blazes are on the ground, but if it's really foggy, some people see this opening right here and they just turn and they go down it. But if you head straight, there is right there, there's a blaze. That's the trail. But I can see how it gets, I mean, it's foggy up here. It's not like I can see, but I imagine it gets a lot worse. So come out of the shelter, go straight, don't go left. And now we go down, 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 and heading to Neil's Gap, and figure a couple things out and decide what I'm gonna do tonight. Gotta put you down because this is steep. See, there's another white blaze down there. And same thing, you've got these openings to the left and right. This kid just passed me. His pack has a base weight of 11 pounds. Same pack as me. My base weight is 21.77. But his mom filled him up with food, so he had 29 pounds of food. So in the end of the day, I'm only 5 pounds heavier than him. But he's gonna be knocking that down. He's got a goal to stay below 24 pounds. So once he gets through some of mom's food, he has less clothes than I do. He's not carrying camera stuff. And that's the thing, is everybody has a different deal, right? So I just wish everybody luck, you know, no matter what you got, you come out here to learn about gear and learn about yourself and what works for you, what doesn't work for you. Woo, look at that. Mist blowing in. All right, let's get off this mountain. That's a pretty good breeze going on. Bennett, you've been staring at my chest? Sorry. Wow. There's the white blaze down there. Man, if there was snow up here, nay. Pretty much the whole way down is this rock. You get some little dirt areas in between, but lots and lots of rock. AT. Don't go that way. You could see how this might be a little confusing if you don't look up and see. Oh, Jesus. You don't look up and see that. You might keep going down there. This is sloppy. So here's a little hopper hint for you. If you're going on the trail and you haven't seen a white blaze in a little while and you're like, ugh, maybe just turn around. Because this is a two-way trail, right? Northbound, southbound. So there's markers on the other side. Pretty much evenly dispersed. I mean, just like the northbound ones. But, you know, back up in there was a few spots and I was like, which way do I go? And I went just a little bit further and then turned around and there was markers on the back of rocks. So very helpful. Good job to all the ridge runners and people that come and take care of this. Because people like me, man, I'd get lost. I found something for Jay Wanders. He loves his mushrooms. All right, so we're coming in. This is Needles Gap. And this stone building up here, this is Mountain Crossings. Like, famous for all the people dumping gear they didn't need, getting gear they need, swapping shoes, all sorts of stuff. I may see if they actually have a hostel room tonight. There's only 4 beds. First come, first serve, so we'll see. So here's home for the night.
Just figure out where the next resupply place is.
And
know how much food we can buy.
Yeah.
20 miles. Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad.
so they said initially they only have 4 beds, but they have 6. So you have bathroom, shower. Try not to video you.
No, you're fine, thanks.
You never know if someone's in witness protection, you know?
That's true.
Little kitchen area. Oh, look at this. I got all the fixings for s'mores. So don't come here and thinking you're gonna get drunk and have a party. But this is great. This is a great way to end the day. I'm gonna go out and show you. So there's a tree, right? It's this famous tree. Everybody that quits from here, they throw their shoes up there, or if they buy new shoes because they don't like them, throw their shoes up there. So for me, I'm just gonna get some different inserts, try that for the next like 60, 70 miles and see how it goes. So coming up out of the hostel in the morning, that's the AT right through there. And then this is the tree with all the shoes. Isn't that crazy? How many hundreds and hundreds of dollars of shoes are on there? Representing people that decided this wasn't for them or just needed a different pair of shoes. That's crazy. There's some ones really high up there, man. Some people got some good arms. Pair way up there. That is awesome. Yeah, so this is gonna be home for the night. And good company, same guys that I was with last night. And one of the gentlemen, he sings, he's a very good singer, he plays guitar, so we got a little band for tonight.
Give me the open road, a song to sing, the sun smiling above to bring the joy of living to this world of mine.
And then tomorrow it's supposed to be beautiful. It's gonna make my next couple of days a little bit longer staying here, but it's gonna be nice. So anyway, I hope you're having a great night, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.